Story title: The Painter of the Night Sky. Story, English, approximately 1200 words. There was once a boy named Leo who lived in a quiet fishing village by the sea. Every evening, when the fishermen returned with their boats and the sky turned violet, Leo would sit by the shore and paint. He painted the sea, the stars, and the moon, but what he loved most was painting the sky. "It changes every day," he used to say. No one owns it, yet everyone can see it. His mother sold vegetables in the market, and his father repaired nets. They were simple people with simple dreams: food on the table, a roof above their heads. But Leo dreamed differently. He wanted to paint something so beautiful that people would never forget it. "You can't eat paint," his father said one night. "Find real work." Leo looked down. "Then I'll paint something worth eating," his father sighed. "You'll understand someday." As Leo grew older, he worked at the docks by day and painted by candlelight at night. His hands grew calloused, his eyes tired, but his heart burned bright. One evening, a storm swept through the village. Waves crashed against the shore, destroying boats and homes. Leo's small house was washed away. His parents survived, but their savings were gone. "Stop painting," his father said firmly. "We need every hand to rebuild." Leo wanted to obey, but his soul felt heavy. So that night, when everyone slept, he climbed the hill behind the village and painted the storm, the wild sky, the roaring sea, and the single boat glowing under lightning. When he finished, he whispered, "This is what it feels like to survive." He didn't know that the next morning, a traveling merchant would find that painting drying on the rocks. A week later, a carriage arrived from the city. A tall man stepped out, holding Leo's painting. "Who made this?" he asked the villagers. They pointed to the boy by the docks. The man smiled. "Your work speaks like poetry," he said. "Come with me. I can help you show the world what you see." Leo hesitated, glancing at his parents. His father looked away. His mother touched his shoulder and whispered, "Go, my son. But never forget where you came from." In the city, Leo saw lights brighter than stars and walls filled with paintings. But none looked like his. They were perfect, lifeless, trapped behind glass. He began painting with his heart, instead of his brush, with colors that bled emotion and skies that seemed alive. People came from miles away to see the boy who painted the wind. Fame grew, money followed. But so did pressure. Critics demanded new works, investors demanded more exhibitions. One night, exhausted, Leo stood before a blank canvas. The city's noise pressed against his ears, and for the first time he felt empty. He whispered, "I can't see the sky anymore." Years passed. Leo became successful but lonely. His parents had passed away, and he hadn't returned home since. One evening, while walking through a gallery that bore his name, he overheard a child ask his mother, "Why does he paint the sky so much?" The mother replied, "Maybe he's still trying to find his way home." Her words struck him like thunder. That night, Leo packed his brushes and returned to his village. The sea was quieter now, the people older, the boats fewer. But the stars, oh, the stars were the same. He climbed the same hill where he once painted the storm. The wind brushed his hair like an old friend. He spread his canvas and began to paint, not for fame, not for critics, but for himself. When he finished, the painting showed the night sky reflected perfectly on the calm sea, like heaven and earth meeting halfway. At the bottom, he wrote, "Dreams are not about reaching the stars. They're about remembering why you looked up in the first place." A year later, when Leo passed away in his sleep, the villagers found that painting hanging on the hill, framed by starlight. They placed it in the town square, where travelers still stop to this day. And every night, when the sky turns violet, it feels as if Leo is still painting, adding one more star, one more dream to remind the world that no dream is ever wasted when it is born from the heart. Moral of the story: true dreams don't chase fame, they chase meaning. You don't need to reach the stars to shine. You just need to remember why you started looking up.